my life. Oh, the ghetto. Hello everybody, welcome. No need to ramble, child. People got things to do and bills to pay. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the story time, girl. But if you did not watch part 1, go back and watch that and then watch this. So I was a cashier at Lowe's. So I'm at work on the clock making coins. So this dude come through the line. I noticed him eyeing me from the back of the line. It was a little flirtatious. I'm just checking him out like, yeah. I got done checking him out and he left. But you know how you got the juice, girl. Like when they do that little look back, that last single, like. I'm like, oh man, he ain't asked my number. So anyway, girl, he came back up in the store. And I'm like, yeah. I got the juice, I got the juice, I got the juice, I got that juice. So girl, he came back up in the store and bought like, I think a Gatorade or water just so he can see Queen again. And the number was already written down. Like he went to the car, wrote down his number, came back, honey, got in my line and slid me his number. When I went on break, I texted him and was like, hey, like this a girl, you know, like you gave the number to at Lowe's, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, oh yeah, what's good? And I'm like, yeah, how old are you? He was like, I'm 27. At the time I was 20. So I'm like, okay, cool. Older men. I told him my age. He was like, okay, cool. You got kids? I'm like, no. I'm like, you got kids? He was like, I got one. I'm like, dang, bro. I just said I was not going to talk to somebody else with a baby daddy. Ew. Oh, a baby mama. Universe, you sending me signs about this man? But then I was like, whatever. He got one. You know, the other one had 2. Like, we started texting, talking. So, of course, I'm asking him, is you, like, still talking, effing with your baby mama? Like, let's keep this issue real. He's like, nah, man, I don't. Man, like, we separate, bro. Like, we co-parent, bro. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I was falling for it. I'm like, okay, cool. So, after, like, a week of us getting to know each other, he asked, could he see me? So, he pulled it to my house. So, I hope you think he was going in. I'm still staying with my parents, honey. You know what I'm saying? So, we was in a car. We used to do car dates all the time. It was just, like, us talking, like, really getting to know each other. So, his phone used to always ring. Of course, it's okay your phone ring, dude. Damn. But it was always somebody blowing him up. And I used to be like, you okay, dude? But he wasn't my dude. He told me what it is, what it ain't. We started talking about, like, social media accounts. And I was like, is you on Snapchat? He was like, yeah, add me. He was very hyper about that. So then I'm like, okay, cool. Like, add me on Facebook, too. He like, oh, I ain't got no Facebook. I'm like, oh, okay. Who don't got a Facebook? And, like, you still young. I know you got a Facebook. But the tea is, honey, I remember checking him out, looking at his ID, trying to get his whole name, honey. Key point, Suspected Gadget. Girl, I remember his first and last name, but he wanted to tell me my name, AJ, his nickname. I'm like, child. I'm like, okay, you ain't got no Facebook, okay. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, I got a task to do. We was in the car, blah, 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 and he had to go to work. He used to work night shifts. So I'm like, I need to do my research on this dude. I go on Facebook. I remember what college he said he went to. So I didn't know how to spell his first name, but I did know how to spell his last name. So I'm like trying like different things. I'm even filtering me searching him. I'm putting his school he went to. I'm putting all of the receipts. It took me a minute to find this MF, I will say. But if I knew what I knew now, so if you're trying to find somebody's Snapchat, I don't know, some of y'all probably know. Only thing like you got to do is go search their Facebook name and then put so-and-so Snapchat. And then post is about when they posted their Snapchat name gonna pop up. Boom! Jackpot. I found this MF. So I'm like, I thought you said you didn't have a freaking Facebook, dude. I'm like, this dude really just lied to me and said he do not have a Facebook. So my feelings was hurt. I felt played. But I still didn't say nothing to him. I knew what I knew and I was still texting him. We was getting close. I guess we was getting close. He probably just looked at me like a little girl. I don't care. But anyway, but we was texting and stuff. And, you know, he's still not a man. He had a Facebook. Even though I'm thinking in the back of my head, I can't wait to burst out with more and more facts. Trust me, it took everything out of me not to confront him right then and there, okay? Because when I find out something, I be want to say it right here, right now. I be finna burst. mean, he just looking at me lying and stuff, but then I was still liking him at like the same time. Just stupid, okay? I started noticing I could not talk to him for real throughout the day because he worked at night. It was the daytime for him. So I'm like, why I got text and call you? It's like it be sounding like he's sneaking talking to me or like sneak texting me and stuff like that. Like my intuition was like something ain't right. Mind you, he told me he didn't even much stay with his baby mama. They didn't live together. Every time I would say I can pull up, well, he's always having an excuse, like, you know, very frigid. So I'm like, okay, you can put up here, but you gonna be in the car. Like, you're not coming in my spot, dude. Like, no. So at this point, I'm like, this dude is hiding something because you already lied to me saying you did not have a Facebook. So mind you, girl, I'm still thinking about that in the back of my head every time he, hey boo, hey babe. Oh God. This one particular morning, he said he's about to go take pictures with his son. I'm like, okay, cool. Y'all, my camera went dead. So at this time, like, he called me to update me on how the pictures went with his son. And I'm like, yeah, like how it went. Like, oh, that's good. Like, I actually gave it down. So girl, like, when that phone hung up, oh, it was on. Pop this call to hunt. Show y'all I mean business. I'm going on his Facebook that do not exist in his world. So what I seen was so far-fetched than what I could have even imagined. I mean, never even crossed my mind, never even came out my tongue, okay? Girl, I'm on the page looking through the pictures that they took, and you know, like the first few pictures is him and his son. I keep scrolling down, and guess what the hell I see? His baby mama was in the pictures. I mean, professional pictures. You know them Kmart pictures that you put on your best dress and your collared shirt? Yeah, it was those type of pictures. So I'm like, okay. I mean, they do got a child together. A lot for me to grasp. You ain't taking pictures with baby mamas being with me. I ain't playing that mess, honey. But that's not it. I keep scrolling. I'm noticing the girl's stomach looking a little big. Nah, like this cannot be my life. I go down, he holding her belly like this. Girl, like, you know that classic old Tide pose when people get pregnant and you know, like they had a boyfriend do, touch on the belly like this, and he's standing like a family man like this. Lame ass nigga. Bro, oh girl, I done got out of character, my bad. And then I look at her finger. Yeah, I looked at the finger, bro. My heart dropped. Not because of him, because he was tired. It was because I felt like a tramp. I felt like trailer trash. I'm like, oh, hell no. You tried it. Screenshot this picture, screenshot this picture. After I screenshotted it, I didn't say anything, girl. I just sent the pictures. I didn't even much blow on him. I didn't call him. I didn't write no paragraphs. I sent him the pictures because I know his heart dropped to his ass. So y'all, he called me, and of course he come out the gate line. I mean, I'm showing you receipts, crazy crackhead. And then I told him, and then like you taking pictures looking like you the man of the house. Some dudes are so stupid. Like, you can show a dude something in their face and they will still try to make up a lie. Like, what is wrong? Like, what is wrong with y'all? So he called me like, man, Bree. I'm like, yeah. I'm like kind of smiling in the background because I just think it's so funny. I just thought it was like, dang, like I'm a homewrecker. So he like, man, Bree, man, like it wasn't like that, bro. Man, on God, bro. I ain't with her, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, you have a whole baby on the way. You did not tell me you had another baby on the way. Guess what his response was? When he said this right here, that's when I knew humanity has lost its value in the world. The reason why I didn't tell you I had 2 kids, because it ain't born yet.
I wasn't hiding my kid from the world. I was hiding the world from my kid.
I can't believe he said it. The reason why I didn't tell you I had 2 kids is because it ain't born yet. So you don't think it's important to tell somebody you 1, engaged, 2, got another baby on the way? I felt so bad. Beautiful girl. But that was a blow to my ego. I'm like, this could happen to Queen? What I do? I'm thinking stuff like this only happened on Maury or something, but she carrying a whole baby and she looking so happy with him. Bro, after that, I said, no more people with baby mamas, bro. Like, I can't talk to nobody else with a baby mama. And of course, I did, but we're gonna save it for later. I told him, I said, do not call my phone. I'm finna block you. I blocked him, never hit him up again. He called me off block one time, and then I was just like, deuces, dude. It was so easy to let that thing go. Like, you know how like you stop talking to a dude or girl and it be kind of back and forth? I was just done. I'm like, go take care of your family. Like, if it wasn't for me being the Spectre Gadget over here and getting my lurking on and getting my receipts and adding 2 and 2 together, I think he would have prolonged it for a minute because he was pretty good at it, but not better than me. To this day, I don't know if the girl even knew about me. I don't really think she did. I don't know. I'm just happy it didn't go as far as it could have, and I got the hell out. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching my video, because I know I'm a hot mess, and I will see y'all next time, besties.